started.
Newness or novelty has been intriguing and fascinating to man since the Neanderthal times. Novelty for us, excitement and exuberance, surprise and science, cheerfulness and joy, hope and happiness, boldness and buoyancy. Good evening, all. I welcome all of you into this beautiful day evening to welcome a batch of new faces into our ASME. A big thank you for each and everyone present here. Before further advance into the day, I would like to request all of you for a silent prayer. Thank you all. Let us move to welcome address. I would like to invite Ashan V. Nasir, Student Chair, ASME MACE.
Thank you, Mamta. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, Ashan.
Thank you, sir. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly, says Mr. Robert F. Kennedy. Honorable guests of the evening, other dignitaries present here in the meet, and my dear friends. A warm good evening to one and all present here. The greatest strength of a community is its members. And if that strength increases day by day, we can definitely say that they are making progress. What we think of our student section here, we truly believe that our student section is also making progress in its own way. Now let me get on with my duty of welcoming you all. First of all, let me invite our guest of honor, Ms. Tai Booker, who is the program manager of ASME and is greatly responsible for the betterment of student and early career programs around the globe. On behalf of our college as well as our student section, we welcome you, Ms. Tai. Next.
Thank you so much.
Next, let me invite Mr. Prakar Deep, the program manager for ASME India. He is the one who continuously strives hard for the progress of ASME in India. We wholeheartedly welcome you, Mr. Prakar.
Thanks, Ashan, for the welcome.
Next, let me invite Ms. Tania Rodriguez, engineer, student and early career programs, ASME India, who is a constant companion and guiding light for us. We welcome you, Tania.
Thank you, Ashan.
Next, let me invite Ms. Gobika Gangamaya, Student Regional Chair, Asia Pacific Region, ASME, who is more than a friend and a comrade of our student section, providing us with all the guidance we require. We welcome you, Gopika. Next,
Thank you,
let me
Ashan.
invite
Thank you.
Next, let me invite our dear principal, Dr. Matthew K., who have motivated us to achieve greater heights through dedication and hard work. I would also like to invite our head of Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Jojo M. Isaac, to this auspicious occasion, who both have showed immense trust and belief in our activities as well as our students. Let me also invite our faculty advisor of ASME MACE student section, Dr. Bobin Cherry and Jos, who have led us forward by setting an example. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Next, let me welcome Mr. Prakash M. Kalanikal, our faculty advisor, who have stood by our side in all times. We welcome you, sir. Last but not the least, I would also like to welcome our fellow student members of ASME and all the first year students who have joined with us and all those who have worked tirelessly to make this a wonderful evening. It's my privilege and honor to welcome you all to this grandeur event. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashan. Next, I would like to invite our faculty advisor, Mr. Bobin Cheriantos, who is our mentor, advisor, and backbone of ASME MACE for the presidential address. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Hello. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. You are truly audible.
Yeah. Good evening to one and all present here virtually. Guest of the day, Ms. Tai Booker, Program Manager, ASME. Mr. Prakar Deep, Program Manager, ASME India. Ms. Tania Rodriguez, ASME India. And Ms. Gopika Gangan Nair, Student Regional Chair, Asia Pacific. Professor Prakasham Kalanikal, my colleague. Mr. Ashan V. Nasir, ASME MACE student chair, faculty members, members of the student section, executive committee, my beloved ASME members, and dear students. It is a honor and a great privilege to come in front of you as the faculty advisor during IGNITE'20, an orientation program of ASME MACE student section, especially for the first years who are eagerly waiting for their first day in MACE. First of all, let me congratulate and welcome our budding engineers to Mar Athanasius College of Engineering, a campus with endless possibilities for the future. The coronavirus pandemic has a lot of dark sides. Literally, many people or clubs put a full stop on their activities. But our ASME student section look for opportunities. In some sense, you all are very lucky. Yes, today we have Ms. Kai Booker and other officials from ASME to share their experiences with you. We are very thankful to ASME for extending support to this relatively young student section in India. This institution has introduced ASME student section in this campus recently to enhance the technical competency and professional well-being of our students through quality programs and activities with the support of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, in short, ASME. You know, ASME is one of the oldest professional organizations in the world, which promotes the art, science, and practice of multidisciplinary engineering and allied science around the globe. In due course, you, first years, are going to get more familiarized with ASME, ASME journals, ASME codes, etc. Yes, ASME is setting the standards. Apart from academics, what you learn at college, student clubs provide an incredible way to gain a lot of exposure. So, among the various clubs, how ASME differs, how ASME can build a working engineer in you. At this moment, we have the right people to answer all these questions. So I think it is better to hear from the persons who were the active members of ASME student sections. Later, they became a non-separable part of ASME. They built their career with ASME. Yes, our guests, Mr. Prakar and Ms. Tania, were active members of ASME during their college days. Ms. Gobika, Asia Pacific Regional Student Chair of ASME, is enjoying her college life now at SCMS College, Karachi. Under the leadership of Mr. Prakar Deep, ASME India is reaching new heights every day. ASME MACE student section is also part of that journey. Sir, consistent support offered by you is beyond words. Thank you. It's a memorable moment for our ASME student section. We are fortunate to listen global leaders of ASME. Your presence is now our wings of flight. So students, next is your turn. A wise decision at this moment may make great changes in your life. Irrespective of the course of study you have chosen, any engineering mind with mechanical ideas, more precisely, minds with auto, aero, mechatronics, engineering design are welcome to this ASME club. As I pointed out earlier, ASME promotes the art, science, and practice of multidisciplinary engineering and allied science. My dear students, the promising youth of tomorrow, join together to achieve your goals. Let us dream big. Let us go boldly. Let us embrace the complexity. Wishing you all the best. Wishing you all good health. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Ms. Tai Booker, Program Manager, ASME, a proven leader and manager who has successfully created and implemented programs and events. So I welcome ma'am for the orientation program for the freshers, IGNITE 2020. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Actually, I'm just going to share my screen. Just give me 2 seconds here. Okay, great. Can everyone see that?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. I would just like to thank you for inviting me to be part of this program. Actually, my name is, again, Ty Booker, Program Manager in the Section Operations Department of ASME. I'm actually going to just talk to you very briefly. There are several other presentations that are going to be presented today with a little bit more in depth about ASME and ASME programs for students. What I'm going to talk to you briefly about is ASME sections, student section membership, and the team that is here at ASME to help you and guide you. So what are ASME sections? Well, ASME has professional and student sections. So an ASME section is definitely a member benefit. It's automatically, if you become a member of ASME, you become a member of a section. Sections allow for networking and career advancement, and also for programming like this. And educational programming such as eFest or eFest careers that have taken place and the Student Leadership Training Conference. It also gives you an opportunity for maybe community give back and volunteering. Student sections, ASME student section membership allows for students to foster their excitement for engineering. I understand that there are quite a few students from varying disciplines in engineering, and we are so happy that you could be here today to just hear a little bit about ASME. ASME provides opportunities to develop technical and professional skills, just like if you're part of a committee. Also, like Gopika is part of the student regional committee. She is also a student and is she's doing really great things as a student. So ASME offers that opportunity. It provides an exposure to niche career paths and opportunities across industries. Like you all are, you maybe have different ideas about what type of engineering you want to do. ASME is an opportunity to learn more about those different types of engineering opportunities. It's also an opportunity to engage meaningfully on campus through competitions, philanthropy. As I said, you can do volunteering if that's offered on your campus, which is a great thing. And it also offers an opportunity for leadership opportunities, like Ashen has taken on putting this together along with other students in their student section. So thank you all for taking the opportunity and taking the leadership to do something like this. It's a great thing to see. Also, ASME has made a really great investment in our sections. We have a dedicated staff for professional and student sections, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. We are here to support you and to share your ideas, and we want to strengthen the infrastructure of our student sections, especially. We also want to collaborate with you and work with you. We also have an opportunity for a student section activity funding program, which student sections have an opportunity to request up to $500 for programs. Since ASME Anywhere is happening, I think we briefly touched on that. Basically, everything is going virtual through 2021. So many sections, especially student sections, are asking for Zoom licenses. Evidently, you guys are using your Zoom license, but if there is something else that we can do for you and it's an opportunity to do something virtually, definitely let us know in regards to the student section activity funding program. And just a little bit about our team. So the section operations team, many of our members are actually here with you today. Evelyn Taylor, who is my boss and director of the student section operations team, is actually here. Sean Miller, who is the student section coordinator and actually is assigned to this specific region, is here today. And we also have, as you know, the India office of ASME, Prakar Deep and Tania Rodriguez. They are great helps to you here in India. And we are so thankful to actually all be able to work together to help our student sections. And just a little bit more, if you want to go online and check out some information in regards to student sections or your professional sections, you can go to go.asme.org/student sections or go.asme.org/sections. We will be taking questions, I think, a little bit later on. So again, with that, thank you so much for having me today. I really do appreciate it. I think this is a great event, and just welcome to the students.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Every experience in your life is being orchestrated to teach you something you need to know to move forward. Dear juniors, today you have started this new journey. Have you heard about our surprise? Are you ready for it? Okay, so I would like to invite Wobin sir, our faculty advisor, to reveal the surprise for you. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, respected guests and students. ASME MACE student section has now come up with a new program called Srishti to promote the culture of engineering mind among students through various students projects. And again, this Srishti is to help ASME members to compete in national and international competitions irrespective of their year of study. I take this opportunity to officially inaugurate and unveil the program named Srishti and its poster. I request the organizers to share the details and the poster of the same. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
At the end of the day, what matters is the skill of problem solving, when it be in engineering or any other walks of life. As a matter of fact, engineering is all about problem solving skills. ASME MACE student section has strongly felt the need to support the student engineering projects, which resulted in the program Srishti, which is aimed at improving the technical skill as well as the interested in engineering by promoting student engineering projects. Through this, our student section, through this, we intend to support our students with innovative project ideas. Thank you. So next, I would like to invite Mr. Prakash M. Kalanikar, sir, our faculty advisor, ASME student section MACE, for unveiling the ASME MACE projects for EFest 2021. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Prakash sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the student section of ASME MACE has been doing a wonderful job since its inception last year. In fact, just after the inception of ASME MACE section, the pandemic problem came up. But still, I think they are doing it very well. So this year, the program and the events are going to be in a digital mode or online platform. So the EFest, which is an annual meet of ASME, will be conducted online, and the team is ready for it. Our team, the MACE student section team, is ready for it. Last year, our team participated in EFest that held in Rajkot in the state of Gujarat, India. So I think I wish all the success to the participants of this year's EFest. So the team is set for the participation of EFest this year. I wish them all the very best, and I request the coordinators to unveil the project names of this year's event. and I wish them all the very best for the project. I request them to unveil it now. Over to the coordinators, please.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, let me invite Yadu Krishnan PG and Twinkle Abraham, ASME Student Section MACE, for the introduction of ASME and ASME MACE presentation.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to ASME. So, sorry, 1 second. I think I got some problem. A very warm welcome to ASME, to all the freshmen out here. So, what is ASME? American Society of Mechanical Engineers, established in the year 1880, with over 100,000 plus members, over 140 countries, strives to provide opportunities for students across the globe in all aspects of engineering. Mission. ASME's mission is to advance engineering for the benefit of humanity. Vision. ASME's vision is to be the premier resource for the engineering community globally. What does ASME offer? ASME is CCD sector, ASME student membership, ASME scholarship, ASME Fest, and much more. ASME student and earlier career development, SCCD sector. Mission, inspiring and empowering post-secondary students and early career engineers to solve global challenges through lifelong learning and practical experience. Vision, for every engineering students and early career engineers to have the tools, experience, and confidence to solve the complex challenges facing their local and global community. The Student Programming Committee, under the direction and oversight of the Council for the SCCD sector, is responsible for the professional development, mentoring, networking, and continuing education for the students. ASME student membership benefits. Get access to the all-time award-winning magazine of ASME and get knowledgeable about the latest technological trends around the globe. Access Engineering is a world-class online resource for engineers. Explore 700 plus books and much more. Explore the ASME digital collection for scholarly articles, research papers, and much more. Scholarships. Every year, ASME offers scholarship for its members to assist them in their educational aspects, which is considered as one of the priorities of the institution. And as you can see it on the screen, these are some of the scholarships that ASME offer its student members. The details are available in ASME's websites. Career opportunities. E-mentoring offers a mentoring service right at your fingertips, no travel required. Internships and job opportunities through ASME online database, direct contact with professors worldwide, industrial collaborations, development of leadership skills, research paper publications. ASME Fest. It is actually one of the most highlighted events of ASME, and it is held in different places every year. It is a 3-day tech fest, which comprises of various technical competitions and engineering and various engineering programs. And as you can see it on the screen, these are some competitions. These are the list of competitions in the ASME Fest section. And next, I hand over to Yadu for the next part of the presentation.
Thank you, Twinkle. Am I audible to all?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, good morning to all of the ASME officials all in the US, and a good afternoon to everyone in India. So I'll be explaining what ASME MACE sector did in our particular college. So we have a student section over here in ASME MACE. So what we do is that we have been participating in the EFES programs and all. So I'll be explaining why you should join ASME MACE student section, and as well as what are the benefits and what will you get by joining this ASME student section. So first of all, I've been enrolled in this ASME student section for almost 3 years now. And I've been heading the ASME IM3D and Aeromania last year. So first of all, I'll tell you what makes the ASME student section different from other student sections in our club. Like we have SAE, IEEE and all. So what makes ASME different? So what makes ASME different is that it is a multidisciplinary club, and the amount of support and funding that we have received from our college as well as the from our faculties are unparalleled. So I'll tell you about the experience that we had in our research. So Tingle, can you please take the next slide? Yeah, okay. So these are the objectives of ASME MACE. So ASME MACE encourages interdisciplinary technical program. So what do we mean by interdisciplinary technical program? So actually, what we mean by that is, let's say we have a group of electrical engineers, electronics engineers, as well as mechanical engineers, all working in tandem to achieve a common objective. So let's say we have participated in a program called IM3D. So what we had to do is that we had to 3D print a drone and do a small task that basically a drone racing competition. So we had a group of electronics engineers working on the electronics, doing all the stuff with the Arduino programming, how to make the drone stable and all. And we had another team of mechanical engineers looking into the mechanical aspects of those. So we create a group of engineers from various streams. So the most of the common questions that I used to get from our juniors is that I am doing my electrical engineering course, so why should I join ASME? It is a club for mechanical engineers. So this is not the case. So this was correct if you had been saying this during the industrial age, back when Henry Ford started his assembly line over in the US. So we are living in a 2020. So at this time, every task is interdisciplinary. So even if you are coming from a electronics branch or civil engineering or computer engineering, we require all these branches of engineers to accomplish a common to accomplish anything practically. So the basic objectives of ASME are it facilitates support to its members and everyone who are associated with the ASME MACE chapter. Okay, so and the ASME MACE also strive to encourage its members to set an example for the coming generation. Single, can you please change the slide? Yeah, so what does ASME offer? So what we basically offer is that we help the members to broaden their technical as well as soft skills. So as per if we interact with the people in the industries that are coming to a placement right now, what they say is that most of the students are lacking the soft skills, not just the technical ones. So we are most of us do not have the communication skills and all. So we at ASME may provide an opportunity for all the students to be leaders of their own, as well as to enhance their technical capabilities also. And we provide various technical workshops. So these workshops are conducted regularly in our campus itself. So you can take part in various technical competitions, and you can check yourself your technical capabilities also. We had organized a program called Spectrum. This was organized in after the COVID hit India itself. It was an online program, and these photographs you see are from. We had a talk with students from IIT Bombay. We had a talk as well as a workshop. So these are these photographs that you see are from that event. So can you please send the slide again? Yeah, okay. So these are the photographs from Gujarat. So we have participated in the EFES program. It is an annual program that's conducted regularly. So last year it was in Gujarat. So the photo at the center is our IM3D team. And on the left bottom, you see one of our colleagues, Aravind, had secured the second prize in EFES for biomimicry. So it is a photograph where he is awarded the certificate. I think to please continue. Yeah, so and the next is about the upcoming events of ASME. So we have 50. I think Bobin sir had already explained. And we have the ASME EFES Digital 2021. So and the NACON also. So what basically is that since the COVID has spread a lot in India, so ASME has decided to conduct their EFES online. So we are moving to an digital platform in 2021, and let's hope it will be the first and last year EFES is held online. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so these are the projects that we have accomplished. So on the left is a prototype of our RC plane, which are used for the competition called Aeromania. And the next is a drone that we had created in our own college. So this is basically a skeletal view. So we had to remove the covers and all so that everyone can see the components and all. So this was our first year competing in an international level competition. So it was a pretty much good experience to let's say to compete in the platform that ASME had offered us. It was a pretty much challenging one. So I really look forward to the next one also. Yeah, that's it. So thank you all. So due to time constraints, if anyone of our juniors have any questions regarding the program, you can shoot quickly. I'll just take one or two questions on.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Yadu.
Yeah.
I request the comparing team to move to the next speaker.
Thank you, sir. Before moving on to the next event, I would like to take your attention to our unveiling of ACE projects for EFES 2021, as we had technical errors before.
Hello. First, you have to stop sharing the current screen.
Twinkle, can you please?
Yeah, please share the new screen.
Sorry, is it visible?
Yes.
Twinkle, you may please.
Yes. So this is a poster for HPVC competition of EFEST 2021 Digital. The team seal is captained by IGNITE Nasir. Ashin, the next poster.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah. Yes, here comes the poster of STC team competition and EFEST 2021 Digital. The team Helios, captained by Albi Sharjan. And finally, this is a poster of the IM 3D competition of ASME Fest 2021 Digital. The team name Garuda, captained by Amal B. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Twinkle.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for your attention. Mamta, you may please take over.
Thank you, mates. Now, let me invite Prakar Deep, Program Manager, ASME India, for the felicitation. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Prakar, as introduced by Dr. Bobbin Cherry Jaws at the initiation. I take care of programs operations in India. In an easy language, I take care for student programs and early career engineers activity at India office. ASME College of Engineering, I think, has a very good record in terms of ASME activities. I think from the past 1 year, you guys have really done well at the ASME Fest held at Rajkot, and then the chapter has been continuously active in doing internal activities. So congratulations to the entire team of ASME MACE student section for keeping up the enthusiasm and conducting so much of activities under ASME banner. So I was told by Ashin that we would like you to invite to share your experience as student member at ASME. So my journey with ASME started when I went to my engineering college, and the very first year I am a mechanical engineering graduate, and during my first year of college, I am the first batch pass out of my college, meaning the year I went into the college, then that year itself, the mechanical engineering initiated at my alma mater. And we were a batch of 30 people itself. And we were thinking of what can we do, what club we can establish so that we can learn something out of our curriculum, which we are studying in our classes by our professors. And one of our professors suggested that, okay, you should go ahead and inaugurate a club of American Society of Mechanical Engineers. We went ahead, and there my association started with ASME. And like you guys are here today, I was the one few years back listening to the people from Globe or from ASME, and was feeling really excited and privileged that, okay, I have access to network with all these people from around the globe. And then in my final year, we organized the first ever eFest that ASME did in 2017. So I was the lead student volunteer for that eFest. And thereon, I got the opportunity to work as an intern with ASME and then now as a full-time staff at its India office. Couple of learnings which I always tell people, and especially people like you who have just started their engineering studies, freshmen, like it is a transition time. Like the school education has ended for you and you have come into an engineering college. So things do not remain same. A lot of changes has to happen and lot of changes takes place in terms of your study. But majorly I say a major change has to take place in your attitude. Meaning, uh, till now in schools, your teacher have been feeding you, okay, read this. Your parents have been telling you, read this, score good marks. But believe me, in engineering, nobody is going to tell you that, okay, your professors might say for one time, your parents might say, but I think it's more of you who has to understand that I have to accomplish something really great in life. So you have to find opportunities for yourself rather than somebody else finding it out opportunities for you. And that's the thing how or societies like ASME helps you down. ASME section, as I said, has been doing very great. Connect with these kinds of societies, associate with projects. Your seniors are taking or doing great projects as shown by Ashan. Now, these guys are making really good projects for the ASME Fest 2021 digital. So be a part of that team. Talk to your seniors how and what you can do in terms of technology out of your classrooms. Get involved in more and more into your workshops, labs, projects, your seniors. I think that's the advice which I always give to the freshmen. And then enjoy yourself, unveil your personality. So this is the stage that you will remember for your life. Believe me, the next 4 years at your engineering college, and you are so fortunate that you got an admission to such a good engineering college in Kerala. I have heard a lot about this college, and yeah, that's all from my side. And while I was, I think one of your seniors was presenting about ASME. ASME started in 1880, and then so I think she missed a very interesting story how ASME was established. So there is a hell lot of good story behind it that how ASME started 140 years back in 1880. So I would that will take a long time if I start to narrate that story. But I would like to suggest every freshman present here just to Google it, go to Wikipedia pages and read out that what's the foundation of ASME. And maybe some else time, Dr. Bobbin, Sherry, and Josh may invite us to narrate that story and we can discuss it further. So I think, yeah, I would advise everyone to go online and read about the foundation of ASME, how it has been founded, and how ASME develops these standards, what the process of developing standards by ASME. That's a very beautiful process because these standards are not developed by any of the hired professionals or engineers at ASME. It's the volunteers around the globe. Lakhs of volunteers come and they join ASME as members and then they contribute towards the objective which ASME has. So that's an assignment for you, I think. And thank you for inviting me for the event today. Very much thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, let me invite Ms. Tania Rodriguez, Engineer, Student and Early Career Programs, ASME India, for the felicitation. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Mamta. A very good evening to all the faculty, student members, and my colleagues at ASME, and a very good morning to you, in fact. So, thank you, ASME MACE Students Section, for inviting me here to be present for the induction program for the fresher students of MACE, that is the Marathon ACS College of Engineering. First of all, thank you, Mace, for inviting me. And I would also like to congratulate you on the very many activities that are being actively carried out at your student section. We are very delighted to see them. And thank you, Ashin, for inviting me here. I think Ashin also asked me to share about my student experiences. So in brief, my journey with ASME began as a student member in the final year of my engineering studies. So before that, I was also like you all, I did not know what ASME was all about. And only when I joined the student section, I think you are fortunate enough to have a induction program that is being actively organized by the faculty and the students of your institute. So my journey began there as a student member, wherein I was not exactly an active member, I would say, but I was more of a participant. I used to participate in all the activities that were going on. So I was a silent spectator, I was observing everything. And we started with the ASME student section at my institute. We attended the very first E-Fest for our student section, and the one that was held last year at VIT Vellore. I think it was a tremendous event wherein we had a lot of opportunity to network freely with not just the students of various engineering colleges, but also industry professionals, as well as ASME officers who had come from the US. So that is one thing that ASME provides you, is that once you get connected with your local student section, you can also connect with student sections across the globe. You can connect with ASME officials. And this is one of the biggest privileges of being part of the society. So therein I connected, met people and networked, and following which I joined ASME as an intern, and today I'm here working for ASME. So that's a very brief story about how I joined ASME. And if you have any questions for me later on, I'll be open to answer them. And thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful words. Now we are moving to the Q&A sessions. Now students can ask their queries in the chat box.
Hello, guys. My name is Ashin. This is not a query, but just a notice. We had one more speaker in our list, our student regional chair, Gopika, but she was not unable to attend our meeting because she has ran into an emergency. So she has asked us to please excuse her. Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome Amal G. Joseph, HR Manager, ASME Student Section MACE, for vote of thanks.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, Amal.
So, good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank our chief guest, Ms. Tai Booker, Program Manager, ASME, Mr. Prakar Deep, Program Manager, ASME India, Ms. Tania Rodriguez, Student and Early Career Programs, ASME India, and Gopika Ganga Nair, Student Regional Chair, Asia Pacific, ASME, for their commitment to make their session informative and inspiring. I would like to thank ASME executive members for the smooth and effective conduct of this program. I would like to thank our department HOD for his hand in this program. And also, I would like to thank our faculty advisor, Bobin Jarian sir, and also Prakash sir. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our young budding engineers for the participation in the induction program. I certainly hope it was effective for you guys. Thank you.
So thank you each and everyone for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Prakar. Thank you, Tania, and thank you, Ms. Tai, for accepting our invitation. I hope you all enjoyed this session. So on behalf of the ASME MACE student section, I express our sincere gratitude once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bob and Sherry and Joss, for inviting us. It was nice to be in the event.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Thank you again. Thank you, Dr. Josh. Thank you, Ashen, and all the students that are attending. And thank you for the May student section. We so appreciate it. And I also want to thank Prakar and Tania for attending, and also Evelyn Taylor and Sean Miller for being on as well. So thank you all. Really appreciate it. Great event.
Thank you. Thank you for your nice words. Ashin, please.
Thank you, everybody from ASME Global as well as ASME India and everyone who has joined here. Thank you.
I think it's time to wind up this meeting, and let me stop this meeting with all your permission.